Hi Aries, welcome back. Today we are looking at the month of August for you, what August has in store. And we're going to be doing a general reading. And we're also going to be drawing from the Animal Oracle deck like we normally do, as well as the Moonology deck. So I'm very happy and excited to be here doing your reading for July. So I intuitively just pulled that card to begin with. And let's see what we have for July for Aries. What messages? Wow, Aries! This is lovely, lovely energy coming through already. Okay. So let's look at what we have here and then we will pull some more. Bottom of the deck we have Page of Wands. So this is fire energy and it's your element as well, Aries. And this looks like something new is coming here for you in the month of August. There's a new project, a new job offer, a new love offer, or a new opportunity in terms of something that you are very passionate about and something that you care very deeply about on a soul level is coming in for you in the month of August, okay? So that's the general theme and overall theme that I see here for August. Starting with the Nine of Cups and the Magician and the Ace of Wands here, it's very obvious that you are manifesting something into reality. You are matching your energy, matching your vibes, making sure you're happy, making sure that you're healthy, that you feel that you're doing any sort of healing that you need to be doing in order to be in a positive mindset and in a positive and loving and open heart space. And you are doing that all to improve your energy, or maybe you're actually doing ritual work, but you're filling your cup, you're filling up your heart with love and happiness and matching the vibrations of all that you want to bring into existence. And for that reason, manifesting and manifestation in general, bringing what you desire into reality and matching that frequency is going to become very easy for you here. It's going to happen very swiftly here with the help of Spirit in the month of July. And you are very much in power. You're very empowered here because I also see you here as the Emperor. So this could be another Aries or another fire sign in your life, Sagittarius or Leo. This can be a father figure that is helping you out right now. However, this I feel like is you here, Aries. This is your energy, the Emperor. He is a ram here on his throne. And although it's a fire card, it's mostly Aries energy, and he is the Emperor. He's the king of the kings in the tarot deck, and he's sitting on his throne. He is willing to do whatever it takes to make these his goals and whatever it is that he holds in his soul to bring that into reality with a very firm grip. So he's not messing around here. You're not messing around here, Aries. You're willing to walk away from whatever it is that you need to walk away from. I see some of you being very worried and anxious. Are you losing sleep, Aries? Let me know down below what's happening. What is this that you're very anxious about? Because whatever it is, you're willing to walk away from it. You're putting your foot down here as the Emperor, and even though it's hurting your heart, it's very emotionally tough for you, but you need to let whatever this is go. This could be something that already happened in the past that you're still worried about, ruminating on, dwelling on, thinking about. It's keeping you up at night. You're having nightmares. Whatever this is, maybe for some of you you're feeling guilty, but whatever it is, the higher you, your higher self, is willing and knows and is going to walk away from this thing. Like I said, it might be something that happened in the past. If it is something that happened in the past, then it's time to let it go because there are new beginnings here that you are manifesting. Okay, so let's get some more messages here, Aries. What else does Aries need to know? Let's clarify any messages for Aries. Oh wow, King of Cups. Okay. I'm going to clarify these messages for you, Aries, so that we get a better idea of what it is that's going on here in August for you. Spirit, show us what Aries needs to know for this upcoming month. Okay, we're not going to take all of these. Okay, wow. And we're going to clarify. Oh wow, you are landing. So I don't normally read reversals, but the way I put it down, it just felt right. We're going to go with it. We're going to leave it as it is here. But let's get into these messages for you, Aries. So this time at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. So this can be apathy for some of you, following the messages of being worried, needing to leave something behind, leaving something behind, but still feeling the hurt and the anguish because of it. Brings us to the Four of Cups and the King of Cups. So it looks to me right now, Aries, that you are, although you might be going through a rough time emotionally, you are very much in your power and you're willing to pass on whatever it is that is not working out for you, that's not in your best interest, because you know you're willing to let that cup go. Here with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you're willing to let this cup go because you know that you have all these other goals, these other cups, these other opportunities or goals that you're bringing into reality and you're manifesting. So you're not focused here on any other cup. You're focused on your cups and your cup, and you're focused on whatever you need to do to bring your goals into reality. However, with all of this turmoil, I feel like you're trying to force. I feel a little bit like you're fooling yourself. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. You're fooling yourself, and there's a little bit of self-imposed restrictions. Actually, this is the card of self-imposed restrictions. So you're holding, it looks like right now you're in a place of indecision and a place of a standstill. Maybe you're wondering why whatever it is that you've been working on hasn't been coming into fruition. Maybe you're wondering when all these seeds that you planted are going to sprout and give you the fruits of your labor, and when your harvest will come. It looks like there are decisions that you feel like you need to make right now, but you feel that you don't know what decisions to make, and maybe that's what's keeping you up at night. Also, with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, let's put this somewhere that you can see it. But with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse here also for you, Aries, it looks like you're letting go of your power. You are not, and you are the Emperor here, and Spirit is really helping you, but by keeping yourself stuck here with whatever those emotional wounds are, you're keeping yourself stuck. And I also feel a high level of resistance because your energies are off balance here, Aries. However, you do come into whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. And what I'm getting here is that you're not realizing, you're not enjoying, you're not understanding. And by realizing, I mean recognizing your blessings and your accomplishments and everything that you're creating, your power, your manifestations of your dreams. It looks like you're so caught up in your mind space and in your heart space that you're not exactly even able to harvest your success and your crops. And we're going to see what the moon energy has for you, Aries, how you can overcome this. So I'm going to let you all know that believe in the impossible. That's not what I was going to let you know, but that's the card that came up. That's your moon message here, Aries. Believe in the impossible. And on the bottom of the deck, we have full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Okay, my loves. So we're going to read from the book and see exactly what messages and affirmations come through for these two cards here. However, what I was going to say is that whatever it is that has you stuck here, Aries, it is coming from your own mind space and your own thought space. And one thing you can do about that is to journal. I see a lot of cards that are at night here with the Star card, 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords with the moon out. It looks like all of these are happening at nighttime, and that to me tells me that there is some uncertainty, obviously, with this 2 of Swords, and things are not clear for you right now. Wheel of Fortune in reverse shows me that you need to bring things back into power. Even with this 8 of Swords, she has 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. So it looks like maybe things are out of balance for her, and then I dropped the card. So this really, to me, seems like things are out of balance. Even the way that the swords are arranged here, they're not completely enclosed. So you can free yourself of this turmoil and this mental anguish by, for me, what I see here, obviously there's a myriad of things you can do, Aries. You can journal, you can seek therapy, you can get active, you can start to move your body, because a lot of the tension of the mental stuff we hold it in our body. So once we start to move our bodies, that's when we're able to release some of that energy and that stagnant, pent up energy in our bodies, and make room for open, more clear, positive vibes and higher frequencies. And that's what I see here with it's time to release negativity and believe in the impossible. So I need to believe in the impossible here, Aries. I feel like a lot of you're holding so tightly onto negative thoughts, worries, thinking, what if this doesn't happen? What if I can't do it? What if I'm not good enough? And all of that is actually holding you back. And you're doing that to yourself here, Aries, is what I'm seeing. You're working hard, but you're giving your power away. You're manifesting, you're matching higher frequencies. You're getting, I feel like your progress here has been very like up and down and like in a staccato way. So one thing I would say here is you need to bring your power back to you. This might be by maybe doing a ritual or by simply saying this affirmation. Right here and right now, spirits of the past and the future, spirits of the highest frequencies, I call upon you to bring my power back to me in this moment. I will it be so, and so it is. And that's it, Aries. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to do. All you need to do is stop and really, with intention, call your power back to you here, because you just need to realize this is simply a mindset shift, okay? This person, all these people's eyes are closed because they're not seeing the reality of their blessings. They're not seeing their blessings in their reality. They're not acknowledging their blessings, and therefore you're not even able to understand that you're reaching your goals. The Star card is associated with February, so I wouldn't be surprised if something is coming in for you in February. So I would look out for that. That's in about 6 months. Okay. And also, we're going to draw from the Animal Oracle deck. Oh, but before we do that, Aries, let's actually read here from the Moonology booklet, Blue Moon, and see what the message here is, because I really do find the messages in here valuable in terms of telling us what to look out for and the affirmations in here. So you need to believe in the impossible right now. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests you're about to get a rare chance, and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you've if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking too much of the universe. Whatever you are asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with the rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. So the attune to the moon message here, the affirmation here, Aries, is I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Don't forget that. Say that to yourself 3 times with me. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. And really feel it and believe it, Aries. Okay? The additional messages for this card are miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. This situation is unlikely to repeat. And I really see that. Sorry, Aries. Just hit the tripod. But I really do see that here with this star card and the Wheel of Fortune in general. This energy is that, you know how in the game Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right or any sort of game show where there's a wheel and someone turns it. Obviously, it's based on, it depends on how fast, how powerfully they turn the wheel, but also it depends on luck and it depends on chance and probability. So there's a science to it, but it's also probability as well. And so that to me really emanates the energy of this blue moon, something happening that is rare, that is basically a miracle. And that's what the star card energy portrays as well. So let's see what full moon in Scorpio says to you. It's time to release negative energy. And Scorpio, here we go. Full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid with the 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, you've been feeling paranoid, okay? If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless, Aries. Worrying here, worrying, it's pointless, okay, Aries? That's what this card is telling you as well. So, where were we? Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, so this is also telling you feel all your feelings, okay? Don't ignore the feelings. Feel what you need to feel. Process what you need to process so you don't get pent up anguish and anxiety and stress keeping you up at night. Release whatever it is that you need to release, but also feel the feelings. That's what I'm getting here for you, Aries. So there's a lot of emotion and it needs to just be released. And that's what I get also looking back at the 9 of Cups and the King of Cups. There's a lot of emotions here. So much emotions, and you need to master those emotions as the King of Cups does. But you only do that by feeling them. Okay, Aries? You don't master your emotions. You don't get over a situation. You don't walk away from the things that hurt you by not feeling them. You get over them by actually processing them, because if you don't, they're going to hold you back in other ways. Okay, so emotions are very important here, and paying attention to your emotions is very important here, because if you want to manifest, if you want to take advantage of this lucky time, this lucky era for you, this blue moon phase for you, this lucky energy that is being presented to you by spirit, this gift from God, literally, what you need to be doing right now is releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Why? Because you need your emotions, you need your energy levels to be vibrating at a high level for you to even have energy to manifest. Because when we have low energy levels, it's very hard to manifest. It's very hard to reach and match the frequency of what it is that we're trying to manifest here, Aries. So this card is also telling you If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air. We said all that. When you pull this card, if that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. So 8 of Cups here, moving away from anything that you feel is toxic for you. Okay? And also for some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve if you make an effort. Use your magic as the magician here. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired results. And obviously, that's exactly what the magician is telling us. You have everything you need inside of you. He has all the tools, if this will focus. Come on. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. But the messages are coming through either way, whether this focuses or not. Okay, Aries? But this card, the Magician, first of all, this is your card. Number 1. This is Pisces card as well, but I really see this being Aries card because it's number 1 and it's the first sign of the zodiac is Aries. So number 1 matches with Aries, and he or she is wearing a red cloak, and what that represents is fire and empowerment, self-empowerment, that passion that burns inside, just like the red here. And it's interesting because this person is also wearing red, so it looks like they had to walk away. This is the Emperor in the 8 of Cups, but the Emperor had to walk away from toxic situations, walk to the top of the hill, find his throne, find his crown, shine it up, and sit on it, okay? So you need to wear your crown, king or queen here. You need to put your crown on and you need to sit on your damn throne is what I'm getting here. Because like I was saying with this Magician card, he has the cup, he has the pentacles, he has the swords, he has the wands, he has it all. And he has a scepter. Scepter? Is that the right word? But he has like a wand thing that looks like it's like high tech or some sort of futuristic wand, and he's pointing up, and this notion is as above, so below. So whatever it is that you have in your thought space, whatever it is that your highest self has already achieved, you can bring down to this earth, to this reality. But you need to get over these feelings of anguish and hurt, and only you know what you need to do. One thing I would suggest, like I said, is journaling and going on walks every day, because or meditation. But for some, when you have a lot of that anxiety, it can feel really difficult to even just sit down to meditate like we see here. So going on walks can be very helpful, just like the 7 of Pentacles suggests. This is the card of also nature, getting in touch with nature, meditating, or being patient. And one thing you can do is just go on a walk in nature. Look at the trees, look at the birds, listen to the sounds, really take it all in, and that itself is a form of meditation. Okay, Aries? And the Attune to the Moon message for this card is emote. Emote. It's all better out than in. What did I just say? Emote. Show your emotions. Feel your feelings, Aries. You need to process so that you can move on. You can move on to being empowered and being in your throne. Not even move on to higher grounds, but literally move on so that you can step into your Emperor energy, because the Emperor is who you really are. He's who you already are. You already are this Emperor. Additional messages for this card: it's time to move on from living fearfully to living joyfully. I'm going to say amen to that with the 8 of Swords, 2 of Wands here. You need to move on from living fearfully. Don't be afraid to make the decisions you need to make, okay? This Wheel of Fortune doesn't need to be in the reverse. You don't need to be on the outside of the wheel just getting tossed and tumbling all around. You can be in the middle, in the power, the wheelhouse of this ship, which is your life, which is the Wheel of Fortune. You can be in the middle of all of this, and you can be in charge. And with this Star card, we see that they're bringing about balance. There's alchemy being done here. She's pouring water from this body of water onto the land, and then you see flowers sprouting. Okay, so she's bringing life into existence. And that's what you can do for yourself here too, Aries. And then other messages are, you're right to have your suspicions. So if some of you are suspicious about something, you're absolutely right. Go with your gut feeling. Trust your intuition. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And that's very obvious here with the Four of Cups. There's a grudge. Someone's holding a grudge. This could be you, or this could be someone else. And that grudge that they're holding against you could be causing you pain. Maybe some of you are working really hard to make that person or that situation better, or make that person not be upset with you, but you don't know what else to try because you've tried everything. But the reality here is that you need to move on and make yourself happy, because there's the Star card here. There's something you really need to bring about, and that you can only do that by being your highest self. So it's time to heal yourself, Aries. You need to believe in the impossible and release the negativity. And last but not least, well, this is not last, we still have our animal oracle to pull, but this could also mean the end of an argument. Okay, so whatever this situation is with whatever person, this needs to be released like yesterday, Aries. Okay, and I commend you, I admire you, I appreciate you for wanting to resolve this so badly, for wanting to bring peace to a situation. But Spirit is saying here that you need peace first. You need to be in a place of peace to bring peace about. You need to reach this water so that you can fill your vessel and release it. You can bear the water onto the land and heal the land. But first you need to reach healing. First you need to be healed. You need to let grudges go. You need to step out of this self-imposed restriction energy. You need to step out of this guilt, this shame. You need to let go first. And that's the only time that you can help heal your relationship with others. The teaching here is the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. Remember what I said about these cards all being at night? So that really means to me that there's shadow work that needs to be done here. There's some inner healing, maybe inner child healing, some deep wounds from maybe one situation or many situations over the years, but this healing needs to occur before you're able to reach your full power. Because even if you happen to stumble upon your goals and your achievements and your success, you're not going to be able to accept it here, Aries. You're not going to be able to fully, in your full power, revel in that happiness and accept the gifts and enjoy them and share them with others. You're just not, you're going to be closed off. So it's very important that this healing is done, that forgiveness happens in your heart, for yourself, for others. And remember, Aries, you don't need that person's presence for a resolution to occur. You can, in your own heart of hearts, with your own higher self, even with their energy, you can let them go. You can release them. You can I know there's a full moon coming up in August. Sorry about that, Aries. We had some technical difficulties, but now we're back. So let's finish this reading off here. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. This is your sign to do it. Okay, so as I was saying, maybe this is your sign to actually have a ritual so that you can experience some healing from this situation. So with the full moon, I suggest that you write down, you have some time, make some time before the full moon in August. Write down what it is that you want to release. Write down anything about the situation that's still on your mind here, that's still keeping you stuck. Write it all down and then release it. Forgive that person. Forgive yourself for whatever you were going through at that time, for whatever you did when you were going through whatever you were going through, and release it, because we all deserve love and we all deserve forgiveness. And this energy that you're holding on to, it's not serving you, Aries. And I know some of you are going to say, no, we don't all deserve forgiveness. What about people that do unspeakable things? Okay, what I'm saying here is we all deserve forgiveness in the sense that we all deserve to forgive, because holding grudges against things that have been done to us is always going to hold us back, and we will never be able to move on and live our lives to our full potential and have any sort of future, or at least a positive one, if we're holding on to grudges. And that's what I mean by that. So let's look into, and what I was saying, Aries, is when you do write this letter or write down all of these feelings and emotions that you want to let go of, make sure that you're releasing it during the full moon, 1 or 2 days before the full moon, or on the full moon, 1 or 2 days before or after, where the energy is still very strong. You can cut it up. You can cut up your the letter or whatever, your list of things you want to release, and you can release it into a body of water. You can flush it down the toilet. You can burn it. You can literally let it go in over a bridge into the wind, but some sort of symbolic gesture to indicate that you're releasing this energy. So that's maybe some magic that you need to do at this time when it's talking about magic, if that's the sort of thing that resonates with you, Aries. I myself have been doing a lot more rituals lately, and the full moon is a very strong time for that. Wow. And then we have number 31, which is the number 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Time to let go. Time to let go, Aries. Okay, time to let go. And with that, sorry about that, Aries. So I'm going to actually read from this because I want to see if there are any affirmations or if there is any specific word in this message that will resonate for some of you in some sort of way and activate some sort of healing inside of you. So Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Okay. The oracle message here is endings lead to beginnings and death is a part of life. So Grounding Spirit or Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural ending of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive, so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign that there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So say goodbye and transition into the new with this Wheel of Fortune. Transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good. So let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die will always be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way. And we see that here with the Star card. Keep your eyes open, and the protection message here is, have you been relentless in your efforts to revive something that has passed its prime and needs to die away? What was I telling you, Aries, with this? Doing everything you can do to bring some sort of resolution and not seeing any sort of results here. That's that energy of the Seven of Pentacles here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, it says here, a situation, a relationship, a belief, or a habit that served you once but no longer fills you with vitality. Perhaps you automatically expect to see the world through a specific lens based on the familiar. Groundhog Spirit has appeared to let you know it's time to accept that the past is the past. So allow yourself to feel the loss and grieve it if you need to. Feel your feelings. Feel your feelings, Aries. What have I been saying all this reading? Any sadness will not last forever or overwhelm you. Knowing Spirit is with you and wants you to experience joy and excitement again will help you through this transition from the old to the new. And I also see that here with the going from the old to the new here. Walking towards the path, walking towards the mountains. Keep your eyes open, for winter always gives way to spring and endings always give birth to beginnings. For now, let yourself feel your emotions, releasing them to make way for the joy that awaits you. Spring and new growth are on their way, for that is Spirit's promise to you. That's so interesting and so aligned, but I also just want to, before we go, I want to point out, Aries, that I said this star may be coming in sometime around February for you. And February is basically the end of winter going into spring. March 21st or March 20th, depending on the year, is spring. So this was talking, and this groundhog spirit is also talking about a time where you're moving from winter to spring and the gifts that are coming in for you. So look out for that, Aries. I really feel strongly that something around the transition of winter to spring, at the end of this year going into January, or going into March 21st, or not this year, sorry, I'm thinking of the lunar calendar, but either way, at the end of the winter going into spring, something is coming in for you. Okay, my loves? So look forward to that. Make sure you're releasing whatever it is. With this, it's time to release negativity, and the groundhog spirit, time to let go. Let go of all of this that no longer serves you. Healing is what you deserve. Healing is your right. So make sure you're doing the work for you, Aries, because there's a beautiful, beautiful blessing coming in for you. Okay, believe in the impossible, because it's going to happen. And believe in yourself, Aries, because you're making it happen. You're manifesting all of this beautiful, beautiful blessings into your life with the help of Spirit. Okay, my loves, I wish you a beautiful, wonderful month of August. And thank you so much for being here. Make sure you subscribe. There's way more videos coming. Actually, I might even end up doing seasonal reading so that we could actually look into spring for you and see what, clarify and see what else is coming up. So stay tuned for that, Aries. I might even just do a timeless general to clarify what the star is next. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below, and let me know if this resonated for you. And just share whatever you want with me. I'm always here to listen, and I'm here to chat. Okay, Aries, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye.